in the garden. The edible weeds. Many, many edible weeds. This is a broccoli, which is volunteer. This is supposed to have beans here, but I don't know if I planted them. There's not much room for them, but I have my bean netting here, you see. Oh, so here's a bean plant there. Oh. Oh, this is a huge bean plant. And these are more bean plants here. This has other stuff here. Motherwort does not get to stay. And I suppose I don't really need these here around the beans either. There's another bean here. So you get to be considered weeds for this tiny moment. This magic moment. Another motherwort. And these little things can go out of the way. It's very dry. That's probably not good for the roots to get dry like that. Tomatoes are volunteer. And more beans. And this is the netting that they will grow on. So cool to have it on there before they start to grow that big. This is all those basils I got in a container of basils at the grocery store, you know, where those are more volunteer tomatoes. I need more straw. And this has gone to seed. This is the grass-like soapwort. This is not, it's supposed to be wet an inch down. Or you're supposed to be able to move the soil away and 1 inch deep is wet below that. If not, get the water to it. It's going to be a hot day today, but luckily the sun is still low and I can do this. Never water in the middle of the day, because you'll end up burning all the leaves. They will amplify the sun. These basils are not really coming back very fast. There's a lot of fires burning. We haven't had rain very much lately. I hope we'll be safe. It's funny, if I don't water it every day, it really does dry out a lot. This is nettles, which is also incredible. This is pineapple weed, which tastes like chamomile. Oh, this is more of that penny cress. It's not edible. There's a bean and there's a bean. This is a plantain, which is usable but not for food. These are scarlet runner beans. We used to have a lot of purslane growing, but I think it got weeded last year and it hasn't come back. Oh, this one definitely cannot stay. All of these around the beans should really go. I'll harvest them. This is wood sorrel, which is edible, but I don't eat it in great quantities. And I'll have to harvest all of these chamomile-like things. Because the beans need more room. What is the name of the plant that you wrap up meat with? You use a leaf and put meat in it and wrap it around? Shiso. Yeah, I have a lot of shiso right here. Shiso. Shiso. Can't wait till the beans start and I can wrap them around. One problem with raised beds is that the edges lose moisture too, not just the tops. So these are lamb's quarters. You pull the leaves off and boil them up and don't drink the water because it's high in oxalic acid. That one there I'm flooding with water is lady's thumb. And that one is hemp nettle. Hemp nettle. This is all lamb's quarters. That's a lady's thumb. You see the thumbprint right beside on that leaf? These need lots more straw around them. Bless you. I forget what this one is called. It's kind of bitter, but it's all right. Okay, how am I doing? This one here. The starwort needs to be cut back. These are parsnips. But I put this rhubarb in here, which is going to end up taking over the bed. Okay. I planted lots of these beans through here, but I'm not seeing them come up. The beans are important because they're going to go up these vines. I think I'll come back out here and plant lots of beans in between them. I keep saying that, but I haven't done it. So So I need to do that immediately. Everything in there is edible. Bok choy, lamb's quarters, is shiso. This stuff here. You wrap meat in it. Oh, and there's some garlic mustard. I have a patch of garlic mustard elsewhere. Okay. I guess I didn't plant beans through here. What's this? Is that something there? Guess not. All right. Suppose these don't need to be in here anymore. I have enough of a crop of them elsewhere. Oh, looks like we have a low battery. Oh, I wanted to rinse off these catnip roots. I can just cut them off. Getting some dirt off of other parts of it. Catnip is good tasting when it's not so old. Okay. Oh yeah, out here. These are I put names in them. It's false sunflowers. Look at when you touch the tops, they all turn over. Oh, make me a liar. And the bee balm is coming up very well. Look at that. Transplanting before there's any growth in the spring is really a good idea. You can't live in this garden. You can be edible in the other garden. I want to add some more beans in those bean spots. This is cranesbill, you see? Cranesbill. And this is cranesbill, and this is false sunflower. And this golden glow is all that stuff back there. And then bee balm, also called monarda, is this stuff back there. A daylily. So the first year I've lined everything up properly. It's all been kind of encroaching into the yard. Sometimes there's little red bugs on these things. There's some. They all squish. Okay. It's hard to find the beginning of the grapevines. I think they go to the ground here. They also go there. This is ragweed, which also cannot live here. Now, young grape leaves are edible. There's a cranesbill. How'd you get in there? There's mallow. That's edible. Milkweed for the monarchs. Hard to tell where the beginnings of these guys are. Need some weeding down here. Or some more weeding, to say. Hey there, Dan.
Hello.
How are all the little chickenlets?
Hope to find out.
Chicklets.
Hope to find out.
Okay. We have beans for these vines. They're under the peas. The peas I planted in April. The beans couldn't be planted till the 1st of June or end of May. So we'll have two different crops here. There's a bean there. There's one here. Ooh, this bean is starting to climb. Have to get our netting up here. Another bean. We have the electrician coming today to set up a thing, so I better not water over there. See, this is all the garlic mustard and the lady's thumb. I'm going to save these dandelion seeds. I'm going to take them all and put them in soil, a little bit of soil, and I'm going to have microgreens. We can have all these tiny little dandelions as soon as they hatch. There's some weeding to be done in here. Now he's going to be working in there. I can work on these here, I think. Now these peas may never come to anything, but they're really good for eating when they're little. And these garlic mustard are good. I harvested some leaves already. See, it's pretty shady in here for them. Now these roses, the rose chafers will eat the roses very soon. So I save the roses and I dry them and put them in a dish. I plan to strew them in front of the Savior when he comes again. Okay, now. Did I ever plant something in here? I was going to. That's a very bad looking nettle. And?
Well, they're still alive.
Yay!
Hooray.
One day. Perfect. Okay. Perfect, Dan. Perfect. Hi, Willem. What was the verdict?
What? There's still problem.
Okay. So the radishes Daniel planted. See how hydrophobic it is? The soil just rolls away. There are potatoes through here. I don't know exactly where. And there's also squash. I lost my shoe. See, there's potatoes. This is quite water resistant. I have to plant those beans in between the other beans. Hydrophobic is the word. You get too much water in a place and it'll all just attach to the sand and roll off the dust. It'll just roll. So you can see it doing that right there. See how it just rolls off? I think I could put another row up here. Should move that plant there. This tree is growing a lot this year. Look at that.